Hello and welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe and leave a comment down below. If you would like to support the channel, check out the Cash App details in the description down below. Today, I'm going to be talking about why I stopped watching Empire. So Empire was like a show about this black family who were involved in the music industry. And as soon as I heard about this show, I was like, oh my goodness, this show is right up my alley. I remember there being like a lot of buzz and hype around the show. Like I remember there was a huge controversial moment in the first episode where Lucius legit put his son in the bin, which was crazy. Okay. Yeah, so around the time Empire came out, so let me be clear, like I watched it for like I at least watched the first season. So around the ending of the first season, going into the second season, I became aware of a master teacher called Dr. Umar Johnson. And I came across like one of his videos online. And in one of his videos, he was talking about Empire. So I was like, oh, great. He's talking about Empire. Let me hear his thoughts on Empire. I watched the video. And after I watched the video, I had to take a moment. I had to digest what I just heard, essentially. And after watching the video and taking some time, I decided that, you know what, I'm no longer going to watch Empire. So in life, I think one has to be careful of a few things. The people they hang around with, because certain energies and the types of media they consume. By media, I mean like print media, so the books you read, the kind of articles you read, that the kind of audio media you consume, you know, podcasts, radio, that kind of stuff. The type of visual media you consume, movies, TV shows, all that kind of stuff. Because there is such a thing as subliminal messaging. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to play the clip now, then we'll talk a little bit after the clip.
How about the images of the propaganda that mainstream media projects in terms of identification? And I think that has a lot to do with...
Totally.
Please.
Psychologically speaking,
please.
Images and sound are the two weapons of the subconscious.
Yes.
You understand? I don't care how much you teach a child. You could teach them for 12 years. The truth. Put one image in front of them. And like they say, an image is worth 1,000 words. An image will condition that mind more than words, because everything stored in our memory is stored as an archetype, as a symbol, as a picture. So images are actually the language of the soul and the language of the mind. And whoever controls the images controls the people.
Wow.
And when you look in our community, how many positive images of us do you see? And when you look on television and you look at the motion picture, which is a moving image, and you look at the most popular shows for us, the reality shows, they all do what? Show black women in a very less than respectable light. They show black men in a very less than respectable light. I mean, take Empire, the #1 miniseries in America. And here you have 4 leading black male actors, Lucius, his son Hakeem, Jamal, and Andre. 4 attractive, successful African-American males, right? And not a single one of them in that show has a positive relationship with a black woman.
Well, the ending to the clip, in my opinion, it is quite powerful. Now, I love and I adore black women. And I had to make a choice. Essentially, I didn't want my view of black women to be skewed. Because you know what, like Dr. Umar said in the clip, there are 4 black men and they have like terrible relationships with that black woman. Lucius's wife, and the boy's mother. Like at one point, I'm pretty sure Rasheem like refers to his mother as a bitch. I mean, is that the kind of energy I want in my life? No. And again, it goes back to that thing of kind of like subliminal messaging? Could we all have a subconscious, and like we can be aware there are moments when we can be aware of what we're doing, but guess what, there are times when sometimes you'll be doing something and you might not even be aware of what you're doing, and that comes down to how your subconscious absorbs the kind of media you consume. But yeah, that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And by the way, I'm not attacking anyone who has watched Empire, because again, I was on that train. I was on that Empire train. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Did you enjoy Empire overall as a series? I believe the show is finished now. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. See you soon.